Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and this one's a little long, but we're going to get into this because this is very interesting. So this one says, "Hey, Mr. Locario, thank you for responding to my email in one of your previous videos, which was the real difference between open relationships and monogamous relationships. Love the video, by the way. And thank you so much for spitting real factual truths. I just wanted to add one thing to what you were saying in the video because it's ridiculous to me that all these guys out here be talking about how they would never be in an open relationship and that it's crazy to let your chick fuck with another dude. But to rebuttal that, let's just assume that your chick is staying loyal to you while she's in a monogamous relationship with you, which with my whole heart, I believe she ain't, but let's just assume she is. It's mind-boggling to me that you would wife up a chick that has already fucked with another dude before you two even met. Because the majority of people in monogamous relationships be in and out of relationships, jumping from person to person, committing and moralizing like stupid. It sounds very crazy to me that you would commit to a chick that has been kissed and fucked multiple times raw by another man before you two met. Unless your chick is a virgin, which in most cases she's not, then to top it off, you would call her your one or your queen. I myself have never been in a monogamous relationship in my life and never will because I respect myself like that, and I ain't committing to no chick that has been kissed or fucked before we met. So and he says the difference is with open relationships is at least we understand the reality of how these chicks be and even people in general. Everything is temporary in society, especially in the dating game. Like I've said before, the majority of people be in and out of monogamous relationships, jumping from person to person, which subconsciously is polygamous, but y'all don't want to admit that because society made the world monogamous and accepted it as the norm. Just simply look at your life in the space of 10 years and count how many monogamous relationships you've been in. The first chick you ever kissed and fucked, most likely you ain't with now, and even if you are, you most likely ain't her first. Understand that we don't own the pussy because it's been used by many other dudes. It's just your turn. Or to put it in a nicer way, for these naive guys out there, it's yours for now. Now, I'm not writing this to bash monogamous relationships, but when people in monogamous relationships be coming at you and myself who are in open relationships, they don't really be thinking about what they're saying sometimes. Y'all be living in an illusion, and you need to snap back to reality. That's all I wanted to say. If you could please shed light on this particular aspect of monogamous relationships, it would be much appreciated. As always, love your work and keep up the good work. All right. So it's a lot of stuff said in here. So the thing is this, right? What people got to understand about relationships is that in order for you to have a good relationship, whether it be monogamous, open relationship, whatever it is, right? You have to authentically want the relationship. Like, it has to be real to you. It has to be something you really want, right? So you have a lot of people who are monogamous, but they're just monogamous by default. So they don't necessarily, if like deep down, like the monogamy, meaning they're in a relationship. They like the person, they might like the person they're with, but they're frustrated because they're constantly wanting other people. You understand? And so what happens is that they lie to themselves, and act like that's not a thing. You understand? And then some people end up just cheating. You understand? So you're in a monogamous relationship, you're not supposed to be cheating, and you end up cheating because you have that desire and you feel like you can only be in that monogamous relationship, right? Then you have people who are in open relationships who are kind of in open relationships because like they want to be in an open relationship, but at the same time they're in that open relationship because there's this sort of fear of getting close to people. So they're using an open relationship as an excuse to guard themselves from being close to someone. So, but what it is that they're using it also in juxtaposition to a monogamous relationship. So what they're saying is that I'm going to be open, so I don't quote unquote commit to anybody. You see what I'm saying? And the reason why they're saying it in that sense is because they're looking at commitment as monogamy. You see what I'm saying? So they're comparing the open relationship to monogamy and looking at monogamy as the thing. So they're like, well, I'm not going to do that thing. I'm just going to be open and just be on the sidelines. You understand? But see, when you're doing it like that, you're doing it out of fear. You understand? And when a person is just monogamous just because they think they're supposed to, they're doing it out of sometimes ignorance and a lot of times fear. So what I'm saying is within any relationship that you have, or what type of relationship you have to be real with it. It has to be something that's authentic to you and not something you're doing out of fear. You understand? So basically what I'm saying is you'll have some people who they'll be monogamous because they feel like they need this person to only be with them so that they can feel special, because they feel like, if I don't have that one person there, then there's something wrong with me. I'm not going to be happy. So they're not doing it because they're enjoying the time they're with the person, and they're not doing it because they enjoy that type of relationship. They're doing it because of all these other reasons. Same way again with the open relationship. Somebody will just be an open relationship because they feel that they don't want to be close. So they're like, oh, I'm just going to do it this way. Right. So again, you have to be real with this shit, right? So now, me, for example, I'm in an open relationship, and the open relationship is still commitment. You see what I'm saying? Because I think in your somewhere in your email, you was like, I think you said something about like how, I'm not going to commit. That's why I'm in an open relationship. But see, that's not what it's about. Because I'm in an open relationship with my wife, but I'm committed to my wife. You see what I'm saying? The same way I'm in a committed relationship with my girl. So it's not that I'm in this open relationship because I'm saying I'm not committed to anyone. I'm committed to both of them. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand. Now, I like the point that you brought up about people sort of having this illusion when they're in the monogamous relationship. And I've talked about this a million fucking times because, people, they ask me, they're like, dude, how you going to be okay with your girl messing with other dudes? And I always ask them the same question. I'm like, how are you okay with your girl messing with other dudes? And some dudes scratch their head and they're confused. And I'm like, see, think about that shit. Because like you said in this email, even though you're in a monogamous relationship, right, with the girl, let's say you have a girlfriend now, like you were saying in this email, your girlfriend has had sex with other guys before you got to her. So what's the difference between her having sex with a guy last month before you got with her and, someone I'm with or someone in an open relationship having sex with a guy that you're with her now? What difference does it make? She still had sex with somebody. You see what I'm saying? So like you were saying in the email, unless that girl's a virgin, she has been touched by other men. So I always ask, how do you feel about the girl you're with right now being touched by other guys? You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It doesn't matter that it happened last week or it happened now while you're with her. You see what I'm saying? It still happened. It's still happening. You understand? Now it's fucked up if you're in a monogamous relationship and your girl cheats on you. That's one thing, because in a monogamous relationship, y'all made that promise to not cheat. So if she's cheating on you and she's fucking some other guy, then that's a whole different thing. And it's more about the trust being broken more so than the actual act of the sex. Of course, a lot of guys will get upset and pissed off by the act of the sex, but in that specific situation of cheating, it's basically it's still a thing where that woman is, dealing with another guy sexually, but also it's more so just the trust that's been broken. But even let's take it back. Let's say even you're not in a monogamous relationship with this woman. Let's say this is just a girl you're dating. I would say the same question to those guys too, is that when you're dating a girl, let's say this is not your girlfriend, you're basically simulating how an open relationship is, how a committed open relationship is. What does that mean? That means that when you're dating a girl, most likely 9 times out of 10, she's also dating another guy. So that means that that girl that you, went out with a few times and you had sex yesterday, she most likely had sex the day before she, had sex with you, with some other dude. So again, my question is, how do you feel about that? You see what I'm saying? But see, people don't think about that because when you're dating around and you're doing your thing, you're not really thinking too much about the girl you're dating fucking with other dudes. You understand? Most guys aren't thinking about it like that. Right? But if you're dating, if you meet some chick, she's most likely fucking another guy. Most of the time, you're not the only guy she's fucking. So it's the same shit. See, the illusion is guys think that now that this is my girl, like all that shit don't matter. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say you meet a chick and she fucked like 90 guys and then you make her your girlfriend. That girl fucked 90 guys. It don't matter that she did it before you met her. She fucked 90 dudes. So that means 90 dudes' dicks have been in the girl who is now your girlfriend. Or who would eventually be your wife. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, some of the guys will say, well, you know what? But, she's not fucking those guys anymore and everything like that. But again, think about when you were dating her. When you were dating her and you had sex with her, let's say you met up with her to, get some drinks at 7 p.m. at some spot. Do you realize she could have just came from fucking or sucking some dude? And I got drinks. And then she tongue kissed you after she'd been fucking and sucking some other dude. I know it's hard to, I know guys, I know you don't want to hear this shit, but we gotta keep some shit real here. You understand what I'm saying? So just understand that's going down. Dude, I've been with women who I go over their house and we'd have sex. And then as I'm leaving the house, she's getting ready for a date. You understand? So that happens that quick, that close, that easy. So again, I ask you guys, or guys who want to know, or ask me, hey, how do you deal with your chick fucking other dudes? You have to ask yourself the same question. And see, the way that I deal with it is that I just look at shit, I look at the truth. You see what I'm saying? I don't fight reality. I accept reality. You see what I'm saying? See, I don't tell people to be in open relationships and I don't tell people to be monogamous. I tell people to figure out what the hell they want to do. I tell people to figure out the truth about themselves. And my truth is, I don't like monogamy. You understand? Because I know for myself, I'm not going to just be fucking one chick for the rest of my life. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. And the thing is, no one has really been doing this. Most people have fucked more than one person in their life. If they're fucking. Most people. So again, like I said, when you're first, dealing with a girl and dating her, she is fucking with multiple guys. So even if you have a girlfriend, any girlfriend you have, any girl you're in a monogamous relationship with, she has been with other guys before you chose to wife her up. You see what I'm saying? So you can have the illusion of, time and labels if you want, but it's all the same thing. So what I'm saying is you can have the illusion of, oh, well, that girl's your wife and this is just some thought that I met at the club. Now, if you want to have the illusion that it's a different thing, then that's cool. You can live in that illusion. But what you have to understand is that the action that is taking place is the same shit. So if you met some quote unquote thought at the club, right? And you smashed her that night, but I smashed her that morning or the day before, you had sex with a chick who had sex with another dude. If a guy's in an open relationship and he's having sex with his wife or his girlfriend or whatever, he's having sex with a woman who had sex with another dude. Same thing, different labels. You fucking the thought, he's fucking his girl. Same shit. And they both getting smashed by other dudes. That's what you got to understand. And see, what you have to understand is that monogamy is not something that can shield you from this. Okay? You got to understand this. Monogamy cannot shield you from this, meaning that just because you and your girl are in a monogamous relationship doesn't mean she's not fucking with other dudes. Because again, earlier I was talking about the cheating. There's a lot more women who cheat than you think. There was times where I was with girls who were cheating on their man and I didn't even know they had a man. This is how slick these girls are. And there was times where I just didn't get it. And I was like, because this is what happened. I remember there was times where I would fuck with chicks and I noticed a pattern of women not wanting to take pictures with me. And I was like, what the? Because I like to take pictures of chicks I be fucking with. If you see my Instagram, there's a lot of girls on my Instagram that I fuck with or whatever. But there's a lot of girls who they didn't want to take pictures. And I'm like, I don't get it. Because like, I look at their Instagram, they taking pictures all day. So I'm like, what's going on? Right? Then, I was talking to this girl and she was like, yeah, sometimes chicks, they trying to be on the low because they doing other shit. And then I was like, oh, right. I get it. You understand? Because I remember one time I was meeting up with this girl. We was hanging out, fucking around a little bit. And we took a picture. And this is the weird part, though. She took the picture. And I was like, yo, send it to me. So she sent me the picture. But I guess she wasn't really thinking nothing of it. She took the picture, sent it to me. I put it up on my Instagram. This girl hit me back. She sent me a message and was like, yo, you got to take that picture down. And I'm like, what happened? She's like, yo, you got to take that picture down. And then she's like, yo, I don't want my man to see it. I'm like, well, your man, right? But I'm thinking, so I was like, all right, whatever. I took the picture down. And I'm like, first of all, why did you take the picture and have it in your phone? I'm like, come on, son. Like, what's wrong with you? But then she's telling me to take it down because she didn't want her man to see it. And so that's what happened with a lot of these girls who I would fuck with. And they wouldn't want to take pictures because they had other dudes they was fucking with. And some of them probably have multiple dudes who they were saying, oh, this is my man, or this is some dude who thought they was the only nigga. Because sometimes what happens is these girls, they won't necessarily be in a committed relationship with the dude, but she gives them the impression that it's just him and her. You understand? So this is what I'm saying, where, the monogamy doesn't shield this, because certain guys will be like, well, if I wife her up, then that means that it's just me and her, and she ain't, gonna be fucking with nobody else because she with me. And I'm like, bruh, that's, I hope that's what's happening if you're in a monogamous relationship, because that's how it should be. But don't think that, your chick is going to be shielded from other dicks because you are in a monogamous relationship. Right? So, that's kind of like, I just want you you guys to understand this. And I thank you for this email, because, you were saying a lot of real shit in there. And just, you got to understand the different perspectives when it comes to you dealing with these women. And I'm not saying this to get you guys pissed off or scared, because I know every time when I do shit like this, certain guys will be like, oh man, that's why I'm never going to get with a girl, and I'm never going to wife a girl up, and blah, blah, blah. And if that's the case, then that's fine. But what I'm saying is, again, don't enter your situations with fear. You understand? Enter these situations with understanding. And also acceptance, and acceptance means, it doesn't mean that you're, giving up or bending over backwards for shit. It means that you understand that things are what they are. You see what I mean? And this is like a hard pill for certain people to swallow, because, you've been conditioned and indoctrinated into, thinking certain things. Now, most dudes, are hip to this, but, again, they're moving with fear when it comes to this. A lot of times, a lot of women still have the fantasy or the illusion of, certain types of relationships. But I just want you guys to really understand what's going on in this game. All right. So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.